to you all. We would like to start something new, which is based on Kabbalah, and it's called, in the Kabbalistic language, Chomer V'Tzura, which means the actual essence of things and the shape that things take place at. When God created the world, it says, Bereshit bara Elohim, at the beginning, God created the world, Shamayim v'Aretz, the heavens and the earth. More clearly, the physical sky and all-inclusive, all the planets, all the galaxies, and the earth. V'aretz hayta tohu vavo, and the land was tohu vavo. This word tohu is mentioned Kabbalistically, which means tohu, person wonders, what is it? And that is actually the essence of creation, which is when we look with our physical eyes, we wonder, what is this very essence of things, which define things? We are unable to grasp it with our physical senses, and only when it dresses up in the physical form and gets a shape, such as the table, so we can grasp that the actual essence is wood, but the shape is just a table, plate with 4 legs underneath it. So, to summarize, the beginning of creation was done with 2 elements. Tohu, where we wonder about what is it, Vevohu, the shape the things take, Bohu. Where do we take it from there? Therefore, we understand that we were created as a vessel to receive the prosperity, the bounty, the influence from the Creator. Therefore, by our very essence, we are a created vessel wishing to receive more prosperity, more influence from the Creator. Any vessel which is created by its very nature, according to Kabbalah, is female because it wants to receive, doesn't wish anything to give. However, the Kabbalistic rule says that any branch wants to familiarize and be equal and look like its source. The source is God. God, there is no reception by God. There is no receiving by God. There's only giving. Only the will to do good to others and to influence. And therefore, we will learn over time how we're going to change our very nature of being on the receiving end to becoming giving people and human beings. Therefore, the greatest attribute that we should develop is humility, because when we understand by very essence that we're just a receiving vessel and we have no internal lights, and any lights, any illumination, any understanding that we have inside us, any powers, any special forces that we have inside us are only given to us by God, the greatest attribute that we should develop and have is humility, very much like Moses, the forefathers of all prophets, that God has chosen him to give over the Bible. Therefore, the name in Hebrew for Moses is Moshe. The letters backwards is Hashem, which means God himself, because he was not standing in the way. He was complete surrender to God, which is one of the greatest attributes a person can achieve, is understand that we're just a vessel and therefore just wanting to receive first and foremost from God and not interfere with our own ego. The word ego in Hebrew, ha-ego, the ego, is the word letters ga'ava, which means haughtiness, pride, arrogance. And therefore, this is a coin which God has taken out of the cycle, right? There's dollars, there's yens, there's francs, but when it comes to arrogance, it's something that God hates completely. Because when you are arrogant and full of yourself, what are you arrogant about? Because you don't understand, you don't have the basic awareness, understanding, mindfulness, that you're on the receiving end. And anything that you have, you can only give back in order to pay back from the incredible gift of life that you were given. But when you think that you are the source of something and become arrogant with it, with your money, with your beauty, with your wisdom, then you're forgetting that you're actually just a vessel and a conduit of reception and not the other way around. Let's chew on this, let's just digest this, let's work on humility for this coming week. till we receive the next lesson that we should grow together with. God bless you all.